The results will come when you stop caring. What the hell does that mean? Stay tuned. Well, hello and welcome. My name is Arica Angelo, and if you are new here, this channel is all about relationship, love, sex, and my favorite word, intimacy. Today we're gonna talk about a tricky topic. Have you ever heard when you stop caring, then the results come? Makes no sense, right? I'm with you, but stay with me. Have you ever got a sense like when you're really striving for something, you just kind of go and go and go until you almost burn yourself out? Inundated with that in our culture. Our culture tells us to hustle, to strive, and work harder, and don't sleep, and this and that. And then we carry that into our love. We carry that into our relationships. We carry that in our pursuit of love, our pursuit of finding that woman, of finding that man. Let me pause this. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I release a new video. Now to our original programming. But there are those certain times in life that no matter how hard you run at something, it seems like the result is actually running away from you. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you push, you just can't get the target? You just can't get the girl. You just can't get the love. You just can't get the sex. Well, my love, you are not alone. This is a concept that shows up in every area of our life, whether it's business, work, pursuing a woman, pursuing a man, whatever the case may be. This shows up. When we push so hard for something, it seems like it just constantly is never ours. When we get in that state where we are pushing ourselves so hard that it is leaving us frustrated, burned out, depressed, worse off than where we began, I will tell you that every single time that we get to that place, that we are driving ourselves out of fear. What? Fear? I'm trying to pursue love, but I'm in fear? Yes. You see, when we partner with fear, it's coming from a place of what? Lack. I don't have this. I can never get this. And instead of drawing it in, what does fear do? Fear pushes love away. Fear is the opposite of love. Check in with yourself right now. Check in with your body. When I think of getting a girlfriend, when I think of finding love, when I think of finding companionship, are there parts of me that are afraid? How would I know that? Does your stomach tighten? Do you get anxiety? Are you losing sleep over it? Do you constantly feel sad? Are you constantly doubting yourself? You see, these emotions are telling us, hey, the way that we're doing this isn't helping us out, isn't serving us. There's gotta be a better way. Now let me change gears here. Have you ever read any books, done any self-help work where people talk about this one word? By the way, I've always hated this word. So if you hate it, we're on the same page. Surrender. What the fuck? What do people mean by surrender? Surrender is coming to a state of letting go, right? But fear is just the opposite. Fear is like, I gotta freaking hold you and I gotta make it happen and I gotta do everything I gotta do to make it work. But fear will drive our asses crazy every time. It will steal our peace. It will steal our joy. It will steal our ability to show up and connect with the people who are in our life because we're constantly in our head going, how am I gonna get the girl? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? Surrender looks like this. Surrender says, you know what? I have worked my ass off. I have done all that I know to do. But I must choose peace. I gotta find peace. I must find a state of calm. So when we say the results will come when you stop caring, what the stop caring means is surrender. Doesn't mean you stop doing the work, doesn't mean you just lay on your couch, you eat Cheetos, you scratch your nuts, you watch Netflix. That is not surrender. That's called being a lazy ass and giving up. That's not what we're talking about. What I am saying is, in your efforts, while you're pursuing getting the girl, while you're pursuing love, that in your pursuit that you choose peace. I am doing all that I know to do, but I will not get depressed over this. I will not lose my sleep over this. I will not stay in my mind constantly judging and analyzing myself about what more I could do. Stop that. Instead, I'm gonna respect myself and I'm gonna get peaceful. So that means if I've gotta meditate, I'm gonna meditate. If I gotta take my ass to the gym to get rid of some of this excess energy, then that's what I'm gonna do. If I need to walk up and down a beach, that's what I'm gonna do. But I must stay in peace over this. Because what is the point of actually getting a girl, of finding love, if you have killed yourself along the way? If you put yourself in a place where depression starts becoming your norm, where anxiety becomes second nature. I got the girl, but I killed myself getting her. That's not what we want. That is not quality of life. It boils down to this. You can't give that woman, you can't give that man love unless you are loving yourself along the way. So if you're obsessed with getting love, of getting that girl, but it's to your detriment that you're hurting yourself in the process, then that is not you loving you. So when she shows up, you have nothing to give her because you haven't given it to yourself. Really, let's just be honest. In that pursuit, you care more about finding that person than you do about caring about your own welfare. And in that, you are not in integrity with you. And in that, you are not in alignment with you. The results do come when we stop caring. But like I said, stop caring doesn't mean I'm gonna sit there and play with my balls and eat Cheetos and get Cheetos on my balls while I'm watching Netflix. No. That's not what we're talking about, of just giving up and going, well, she's just gonna manifest on my couch while I get to be 300 pounds. No, that's not what we're saying. What I'm saying is, and in all of your efforts, choose peace. Come to a place of surrender, of saying, I am doing all that I know to do, but I surrender to peace. Because I will not kill myself in the process of finding her and finding love and being in love. I know you might be working so hard at finding her and finding love and you feel a bit lost in your journey. Be sure to click the little icon above and sign up for some private coaching. If that's you and you're like, I feel lost in this, then I'd love to have a private one-on-one session with you. Let me remind you that you have what it takes, that you deserve love, that you in the journey of equipping yourself to position yourself to find love, that in the midst of that journey, that you love the most important person, and that is you. I love you, baby doll. You are not alone in your pursuit. She would love to meet you, but unfortunately, you're spending so much time with your girlfriend Netflix that she ain't never gonna find you. I gotta find me some love. But first, let me get through this bag of Cheetos and 20 Netflix series, and then I will find her. No, that is not what we're doing.